Let's see how this works here, folks. Hey, I got one like and I got one person on. Thanks so much. So who's on? I don't know. We'll see. It's not like the catchiest title on the face of God's green earth, but I knew a few of you would join me. I do have to tell you about this. Come on, pups. Come on, puppies. Okay, we're back. Okay, I saw Julie from Elk River was in the house. Hi, Julie. Okay, I had to turn around and get back. It's so touchy around here once I get beyond a certain point. Anyways, if it buffers, I apologize. I am on my pack walk trying to fit this in. But folks, I did 2 art shows this weekend. Not 1, but 2, back to back. I did 1 in Pelican Rapids and 1 in Detroit Lakes. Interestingly enough, hey Eric, interestingly enough, in Pelican Rapids, that night they actually got rain. Praise God. Thank you all for your prayers for rain. We got a little bit here as well, but they were desperate for it out there in Pelican Rapids. They ended up with over 2 inches. Hi, Mike. And they had winds in excess of Georgia, all right. So they had winds in excess of 60 to 70 miles an hour. And they almost took my tent down because I set up Friday night, but I did not set it up. I just put my tent really low and then staked it down all over. Thank you so much, Yeshua's Healing and Deliverance Ministry. And anyhow, so I had it all staked down tight. But when I got there, the winds were so bad that night that my tent had literally... the one dog tie, it straightened a dog tie, folks. That's how bad the wind was. The other dog tie, when I got there, I was able to just simply pull it out of the ground. Hi, Wendy from Alaska. I was able to just pull it right out of the ground. Didn't have to unscrew it, just pull it straight up. A dog tie out, you know those corkscrew things? Hey, if you're jumping on, smash the like for me, please. Anyways, so I did that. Then I come back and I'm reading the news. And 72 people were shot in Chicago over the weekend. Well, I was having the time of my life in Detroit Lakes and Pelican Rapids. I love rural small town life. And I don't know what's going on out there, folks, but the sales were fantastic, which is great because I needed them. Because, you know, since I've been doing like the YouTubing thing and they didn't monetize me for the longest time, it was, I gave up a lot of income and I needed to make some money. So I was very happy about that. So if any of you are watching who were there, because I did run into a couple of listeners again, thank you for buying and doing what you do and supporting that. And, but it was, folks, the people are out. They're in full force. The crowds were big. I was shaking hands with everybody, right? I'd shake their hands and go, look at us acting like normal people out here. Because I like to introduce myself, okay? This is kind of a common thing. It used to always be a common thing, right? Firm handshake and everything. So I like to go and introduce myself. Oh my gosh, 6 shot. I'm sorry to hear that, Yeshua's. Yeah, the crime, I'm going to upload, folks, over on my political podcast channel. I'm going to upload a video about the crime and stuff. It's really good. Please share that one around. It's really good, but not really what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk about the fact that I could not believe how people were spending money. It was unreal. Now, I don't know all the reasons. Is it all just stimmy money? Is that what it is? Which is just borrowing against future obligations. I don't know, folks, but I'm telling you, the sales were fantastic. They were. I have these big triptychs I have. If you don't know what a triptych is, it's a 3-panel picture. 40 by 60. They're big, okay? 32 by 48, those kinds of sizes. And they're big and you know, they cost money. I mean, so bam, right away, 2 sold. It was crazy. Sorry about that, Mike. I should come right back in a little bit here once I hit the next spot on my driveway. Hey, hippy dippy call girl. Oh, anyways, but it could be the pandemic money. It might just be that people are, I think people just have some, you know, they did have some savings. I know there was some savings last year. I don't know, people were saving their stimmy money, and then more people were getting this money from unemployment. Thank you, Mike, for notifying me of that. But there was pent-up buying demand or something. And, you know, of course, I'm in Lakes community, and these people have money anyways. So, you know, a lot of it's that. But, yeah, free money from the government. I mean, some of it had to be that because some of them are smaller sales. I sell things. You can go into my booth and get stuff from $3. My new name. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, I started thinking of like an old country song. All my old flames have new names. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of girls in town who tied the knot and settled down. Anyways, it's a brilliant bad song, actually, folks. Anyways, but I mean, I have stuff from $3, you know, on up in my booth. And so there were a lot of, you know, little ornament purchases, $15 ornaments and things of that nature. But those add up too, you know, when people are buying a lot of them. So people spending, you know, $50 or something. Yeah, we're going to keep shaking hands, Julie. Doesn't matter, okay? Yeah, maybe. Nobody's going anywhere. They got vacant money. I don't know. But they're all going up to the lake country. I'm telling you, these people. So if you don't know Minnesota, folks, Otter Tail County has more counties than any other lake in the state. It has over 4,000 lakes in Otter Tail County. Okay, those 4,000 lakes. The people from North Dakota and South Dakota. As you're from George, I've never seen George Carlin's Weatherman bit. That's funny. No, Josh, the tie outs, you know, the corkscrew into the ground. Hi, William Archibald and Uncle Downer. Oh my gosh, $7,000, Uncle Downer? What the heck? Yeah, there's some good muskie fishing up there, but Detroit lakes, I mean, just tons of lakes, and all the people from the Twin Cities, but mainly it's folks from Fargo, Moorhead, and the farmers from North and South Dakota. But they just come and they've got big homes, okay? I was just talking to this one guy. He was just building a $700,000 home, even with today's lumber prices, okay? So some of these people just have enough money, it doesn't matter, okay? I met one guy who owns a bunch of oil and gas leases. He's in the oil business. I think he does quite well as well. So it's, I don't know. There's just people with money and they're going to spend it anyways on the big stuff. But the little stuff, it's kind of, you know, maybe $50 or something. A lot of those people, I think it is stimmy money. 10,000 deep state lakes, Julie. Actually, we have over 14,000 lakes here in Minnesota. But Otter Tail County, you can't drive a straight road in that county. I mean, really. I mean, if you haven't ever been there, it's cool to see. Detroit Lakes had the biggest, kind of famous for their 4th of July. They also have the big country music festival called We Fest. It was like the biggest in the nation. Their 4th of July was the biggest in the nation. You know, I mean, whatever. I mean, I'm not really into those big things. Hey, Thomas from Idaho. Hey, I am going to be in great shape for elk hunting, Thomas. I'm getting ready. I tell you what, I cannot wait. Oh, I love the woods. I tell you what, I enjoyed my time so much this weekend, folks. I mean, seriously, I enjoyed my time so much because all I was doing was working and selling and my art, and I just loved it. Okay, and people were, you know, acting like people. You know, gosh, it was so glorious, people, especially after last year. And we have to make sure, folks, that we work to keep that going on. Thanks for hitting all those likes. It's up to 39 likes on this little small stream. You guys are the best. So, I don't know. I just, getting out there and doing that is, Indiana ain't anywhere close. But Moose come from Pennsylvania. Look at all you folks jumping on. Oh, you're great. You're great. Listen to me blather here, but to give you some Minnesota geography and tell you about my observations over the weekend. But and look at the likes climb up as soon as I mention how great you folks are and how you've been doing that. I don't know, folks. Here's the thing. I just want you to know I'm not going back. Okay, I'm not. I love being out there. I love people. Okay. Well, oh, anyways, you got big things going on in Michigan, but we have got to, resist. I mean, it's not healthy. I mean, it wasn't healthy for me. I mean, and now just getting out there and doing all these things is very healthy. Oh my gosh, folks, look at this. Okay, you guys have been following the bear saga. This isn't a small one now. This guy, let's see. Oh yeah, he's tracked right into here. I'm tracking the bear now. That's not real fresh, so you don't have to worry about me, but he's been eating some grass and berries. Yeah, no, thanks, Allison. The weekend was so productive. Where did this bear go? Yeah, it's Big Scat. Okay, and here we are, folks. There it is. There's bear tracks. You probably can't see it. It's not going to define itself well enough. So he went this way. Yeah, the bear. He's around. I'm telling you. So the one we had the small scat over there, and that was a little bear my daughter had seen. But the big bear, he was out swimming the loke. No, I don't have spray. I'll kick its butt. I tell you what. You know, I'm kidding you, folks. I mean, but actually, this is black bears, not grizzly bears, okay? Just so you understand, I'm not dealing with grizzlies. They are much more aggressive than black bears. There may be more maulings by black bears, but that's because there's a just stop, pile button. It's cat smells like pepper. Oh my gosh. You guys distract me. But when we were on our honeymoon, I'll give you guys a quick story. We were on our honeymoon, and I'm thinking of Mr. National Geographic. I've got I call it scat, Josh, but anyway, so I'm thinking of National Geographic. I'd borrowed a 35 millimeter camera from somebody, and I'm going out looking for bears, looking for moose and whatever. So one time, two quick stories. You guys will love this. So I'm going. We're driving back from Homer, Alaska, and we've got to get back over to Moose Pass. So we got to go up the one road, okay, and then get going down the other one road. Well, there's this moose on the road, and I'm like, oh man, I got to get me a picture. So I'm like, I pull over. And, the moose is moving, so I got to go get it in the, go get out and get into the woods and go after it. My wife is all concerned. She goes, oh, no, you don't, because these moose, they stomp people, whatever. But what had happened was 2 days before, we had hiked Exit Glacier, and there were these black bears around, okay? And people were telling us, man, there's these black bears just up the trail. So I'm like, all right, let's go quiet, and get close to these bears so I can get really close and get a great picture. So my wife, in the meantime, is in the back, just talking, jaw-jacking. Well, we get there, there's steaming bear poop. I mean, it's steaming, okay? And we go, yes, you can eat black bear, but it's just steaming. I mean, they're so fresh, they had just taken off, okay? And there was like 3 of them. You could see where they had rolled all over in the grass and the berries and everything. So I go, oh man, where'd they go? And I'm kind of looking around. She made all this noise. And then she looks back because they're obviously gone. And I am taking a picture of the steaming bear poop. And she's like, what are you doing? This is going to sound terrible. I look at her and I go, look here, woman. This is the only picture. This is the closest thing I'm going to get to a picture of these bears because of you. It's on our honeymoon. Oh, I've learned. But anyways... it was just ridiculous. So anyways, I tell her this. And then she's like, she's kind of upset with me. We go hike all the way up the glacier. Well, then 2 days later, this moose thing. So she's like, no, don't, they travel you. And, it's like, a cow with a calf. They're going to be territorial and protective. And I looked at her and I go, look, finally I'm sitting there, and then I just slam it into park. I said, look, I didn't get my picture of these duct tape. Thanks, Mike. And I go like, look, I missed my picture of my bear because of you, and now I'm gonna get my picture of the moose. Well, guess what? I didn't get the picture of the moose because it took off. And then she's like, well, what would you have done if it charged you? I said, I would have ducked behind a tree and slapped it in the face. And then she's like, I'm serious, I really said this stuff. And then we're driving back, and they had closed the life insurance. That's what she talks about. I don't know of anybody doing that, no, as far as the streaming thing. I have no idea why NATO's there, Rick. I don't know what's going on, honestly. I'll do a stream on my other channel about all this stuff. I just know what I know, and I don't know them everything, but we call them rug steaks. Yeah, I mean, it's just, oh man. So that's what my wife has to put up with. So any of you think I'm a real nice guy or something, that's what she has to put up with. I'm just telling you. Yeah, that was on our honeymoon. So the duct tape idea was a good idea, but nonetheless, I didn't have it with, and so I didn't, yeah, it wasn't happening. So anyways, but hey folks, I'm just getting back to the house. I got to upload a video to my other channel, and then post some stuff to locals and just do what I do. So anyways, I don't really like bear meat. I see y'all talking bear meat. Reminds me of my wife and myself. Yeah, I mean, some of us guys have real issues, you know. So it's a real thing. Oh, I love you people. Thanks so much. Peace out and God bless, and we'll catch you on the flip side. All right.